Ahoy hoy fun scrumpers, welcome back. Now, we have to find the slide projector, which is in the ashtray. We have to go beyond ashtray maze apparently. But first, I am wondering if it's worth some side scrumping. Maybe just do a bit of... Maybe just do some of the old stuff. Am I leveled enough to do... No, because I didn't remember that. Ah, the anchor. Yes. Yes, let's go find anchor. The sealed threshold again. Is everything just there? Excuse me, I'm adjusting some of my comforts. Where be this? Find out where this anchor is. Where ye be hiding?
This is the safe room Will showed me.
Ah, yes.
The one with the altered item inside. Great. More clocks. What is that?
Oh dear.
It's making more clocks?
Big meanie. Oh dear. Oh. Oh.
soldiers had such a hard time with that one.
Aha. Victory is mine. And now, I suppose we can just max out our health now. And now, have some energy. Yeah. More launch damage. Save it for that. What other missions are there? I suppose there's Aresh's friends. Yes. Yes. Ah, it's quite a few. Alright then, so there's one in ventilation. And there's also, remember the furnace in there? And if you find some televisions, throw some of them in there. Still locked. Oh dear.
Ranger buddies. I should find the others.
Yep. What are you lot doing around here anyway? Ah. I have some stuff in here. Some lore stuff. Is that it? I get ritual impulse. Do you want to go to the janitor's office, though? Oh, hello. You just talk to the plants.
You need to scrap that clean, or there goes my reputation and honor. And then the good won't swing. It's back. What would kill a bad thing? Paska mikä paska. More of it. This thing is completely leaving from the mitten. Perkele! Saatana! Helvetin helvetti! Oma tulossa ja tällaista paskaa.
Yes, I believe we'll go this way. Wait, this map is... Wait, the map says there's something that way. Oh well. I mean, I just realised I could have flew down there, but never mind. I checked this shelter? I don't remember. Oh yes, I must have done. assuming this goes to the pool and pumps. Yes, it does. Clog complaint. That gross blockage down in the water system is back. What the F is it? Where does it keep coming from? Why the hell does Artie keep yelling nonsense at it? He acts like it can understand him. Of course, he acts like we can understand him, too. Guess that's just his brand of crazy. I'm going to try out a new drain cleaner. Extreme strength. Yeah, I'm certain that will do the job, my friend.
Hello again, Mr. Clog. You've really let yourself go.
Water cooler procedure. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. If the item's form is different than any previously reported, then make a note describing the form. The object's true shape and appearance are unknown. It has been known to take the form of the following objects: ring of keys, lunchbox, wrench, microscope, staplers, glasses, mail tube, spoon. The item is able to adopt the physical form of items its immediate vicinity. The item is capable of limited physical movement, repositioning itself whenever it changes form. This only occurs when it is unobserved, physically and digitally. Because of this, the transition between shapes has never been observed. Reciting. Okay, causes the item to reveal itself by shuddering. The item was initially discovered within the Bureau itself. Whether an agent brought it inside, intentionally or otherwise, or it resided here prior to the Bureau's arrival to the oldest house is unknown. Perhaps we should just do this one then. Seems that we're pure already. I do believe there's a power thingy here, isn't there? A spare one? No? Oh well. There might be one in there. We may as well do this, given that we're nearby. Let's see if there's another one. Somewhere? Nope. What's in here? Nothing. Oh, I'm not really sure what that did. I've just connected it. That's the other one. Yeah.
Goodbye, Mr. Clog. I sincerely hope we never meet again.
That's not it. There's another one, a more intense one. It's a true battle. pipe hooks up into the pipe hook. Let's get back to thingy. Can I get up there, perhaps? I don't think I can actually go around. I think this might be too toxic for me.
The mold's gotten in here too? All right. Let's get cleaning, she said, cocking her gun.
And it's right here it is. Now I am rather certain. Nice and there's a way underneath. No? Right. There we go. Ooh, I nearly missed out on it then. Tube complaint. Hey, Bozer or Bozzer. Get this. The accounting department still says they haven't received my expense reports. They say the receipts probably get lost in the mail tubes because of the shift or a threshold or some such fuckery. And that if I don't have the originals, they can't verify my expenses for reimbursement. This is such bullshit. Why do we use these fucking tubes if they just spit our mail out in some other goddamn dimension? Just venting here before I make a formal complaint. Useless pieces of shit. While aiming. Oh, I might pick that up actually. I think I'll get rid of some old stuff. Oh, doors for the mods. This must be a way. For the life of me, I can't remember. I do think it's a bit silly to have all these powers, but I can't get through a fence. Yep, I do not remember. I suppose I'll just go to the Black Rock now. Abilities, haha. Yes. And then I'll be able to unlock. Yes, although that'll take quite a bit.
Made of Orishas.
Atlas Chamber? Yes, Atlas Chamber. That's perfectly suitable. Oh dear. Walked into that one, didn't I?
Said.
Chamber. Suppose from here, I'll just go back to. I'll go to rather. Quarry. Yeah, seems. Actually, which way is it? I must have searched in far. You're still in here. What are you doing? Nope, nothing still. Right then. there? Yes, there is. Aha. Surfboard. Guru surfboard. Interview with custodian. After touching the item, what did you experience? I experienced confidence cranked all the way up. I wanted to become somebody, an artist, a stock trader. How did these feelings manifest externally? Don't know. If I'd gotten out there to the city, I'd have done so many things, made my fortune, gone out and owned the world. That shit was mine. I would have taken it all. Money, fame, women. You also experienced increased sex drive? Yes, increased everything. I've been cleaning shit for you people long enough. I'm going out on a fucking conquest. Would you say you're still under the effects of the object? Who the fuck are you to keep me in here? I'm worth 4 of you, you suit-wearing piece of shit. 20. The Bureau appreciates your candor. You are no longer required. Redacted, I'm redacted, fucking redacted. Remember that name. End of relevant portion. Charming. Ooh, what's in here? I think I searched here and there wasn't much, was there? Yes, I believe this will do. Where's the... There it is. So... And anyone want to talk about their home world? To somewhere. Let's have an explore around here. Oh dear. Uh-oh.
Get these back to him.
Indeed. Now let's have a little explore in here. Must have explored here. Ah, I did not. I don't think I explored in here much due to battle. Right, let's go back to Arish.
Here are the pouches. I found 6.
Well, that's all of them. Not counting mine. Well, I guess I'll just have to wear all of them. It sounds sappy, I know, but... That's all I can think to do.
Nothing's easy with the hiss. Is it rude to ask what's inside? What's inside the pouches? Too late now.
No, the story's confidential, but, well, I guess I could tell you, being the director and all. So, the Bureau had heard rumors of a werewolf gathering upstate every full moon. Us being rookies, they sent us to confirm it was bullshit.
Hold on, is he about to tell me werewolves are real?
Turns out, there was an altered item that was creating violent gravitational anomalies during full moons. Oh, man, we nearly did it that night. Well, to remember the occasion, we all bought silver bullets to wear around our necks, just in case we ever ran into another werewolf.
So why did you leave the Rangers?
Thought I could do more good here. Somebody's got to protect the people who protect everybody else, right?
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
Don't get sloppy out there.
Need something?
I don't know, do I? Is there a conversation to be had?
Do you remember Mr. Tomasi, the head of communications? The hiss he was changed into showed up in containment, near the turntable.
I'll take care of it.
Ah, yes.
That thing's not getting away this time.
I've heard reports about his particular use of language and intonation when repeating the hiss babbling. The biological and behavioral distinctions between different hiss-corrupted individuals is truly fascinating. I wonder if I could categorize the data.
And she's already off on her own thing. I've been seeing these Darling presentations all over. Seems like he enjoys the limelight.
So you noticed, huh? When he recruited me out of college, he actually came to visit. He interrupted my physics course by shouting, "Not quite, Professor," and then marching down to the front of the class where he proceeded to berate the very idea of laws of thermodynamics. He's been a showboat all his life.
Darling visited you in college?
Yeah, he read a paper I'd published, came to recruit me for the Bureau. I accepted and then spent years waiting for access to the confidential research that Darling promised me. And whenever I ask about my access level, he just mumbles that it's temporarily postponed and then changes the subject to the effect of entropy on luck.
I wonder who else Darling had his work from. Marshall? Trench? Have you learned anything about Dylan's condition?
Only that he's definitely hiss, but I guess his chanting made that pretty obvious. You know, interestingly, the words of the hiss incantation have an average length of 4 letters. The most common word used 7 times is want. The next most common are through and time. It's very interesting, don't you think?
I don't care about the words. What about my brother?
Right. Sorry, I got a little off track. Well, strangely, his tissue samples all look healthy, unlike the other hiss I've tested.
That's good news. Right? I wanted to talk to you about the crazy things I can do. My abilities. I get the sense that they're not very usual around here.
Well, usual and unusual aren't really benchmarks at the Bureau, but for some perspective, Director Northmore once used the floppy disk to send a bowling ball 6 yards through the air, and that was considered a huge deal. So compared to that, you are most certainly an outlier.
An outlier. I like the sound of that. I should get going.
Right.
Don't let me hold you up.
Suppose we have to chase down that Thomasy fellow. Have a look around here first, though. I haven't done a great deal of exploring here. I think only when I first arrived. Shall I talk to Dylan, see if he has anything new to say?
Maybe Dylan's still in there. Maybe there's a way to reach him. I'd like to talk to my brother, please. Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here, so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way, forever and ever. It was nice. Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game, and it was a fucking boring game. But you couldn't stop playing. And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them. But in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office. Something.
Oh, good.
And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's for the best.
You are all your time. The fungus who distorts your happiness.
Shifted bathroom complaint. Oh. I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my arse off. Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. Do not underestimate the power of a good poop. Technological restrictions. Ah, yes. Limitations of the oldest house. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any redacted signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, but even those are often unreliable. Excuse me. If the power of collective unconsciousness or unconscious is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural. That might be zeitgeist for the oldest house to redacted them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles of altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the redacted to occur. Interesting. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pocket while entering the oldest house. Curious.
Apparently the director restored HRA.
Marshall orders us to just sit on our asses and then leaves? What's the deal?
Ooh,
She must have
whatever.
her reasons.
I need some action, goddammit.
Oh, good lord. To whom it may concern, in case you are not aware, something caused a sticky note in my office to duplicate. My office is unusable now. It's still usable. I will be working from home until this is resolved. You can reach me by my cell, mobile phone, or home phone. looks like maths. I think I'm going to avoid that.
What do you know about this Arish guy?
Just when I thought things were stabilizing, Marshall abandons us. I'm sick of no one telling us what's going on.
Pope's promotion. Dr. Darling has personally recommended Miss Pope for a promotion based on her work ethic and assistance in advancing many ongoing research matters. See research reports redacted for breakthroughs resulting from her work. Recommended, according to her colleagues, Pope has displayed a keen eye for detail and a quick grasp of paranatural concepts. She is professional and diligent, though some of her co-workers complain of social disinterest. The review committee approves this recommendation and promotes Miss Pope to the position of research specialist.
Always been on a need
Oh,
to
good
know
for her.
basis. I don't know if I like
Fucking no! I'm an upper level executive, damn it.
Collective unconscious is defined as a form of the unconscious that is shared in all human minds. From this arises unconscious knowledge linking us through our ancestral heritage. Carl Jung, yes. Through this collective unconscious, we unknowingly attribute a series of images and archetypes to all elements of our lives. These archetypes are never fixed, but shift and change in tandem with our species and culture. This internal belief in the power of images, shared by a massive population, is redacted in the creation of altered objects of power. The sheer amount of redacted exuded is attracted to the best representation of that image, imbuing a single object with massive amounts of redacted. Theoretically, places of power could likewise be formed by the simple power of sustained collective belief.
We've lost employees before, but this is too late.
What can I do to help?
Now, I suppose. Ooh. Television show proposal. Ooh. Based on the success of America Overnight, we would like to propose the creation of a television series that presents superstition and skeptical thoughts as entertainment in order to popularize these concepts amongst the civilian population and create less resistance to redirecting information regarding public paranatural events. Good Lord, Alex Jones would well, he's not creative enough to appreciate something like this, but still. We can also use a solid media outlet to test paranatural concepts on civilian audiences, seeing how they react to certain facts. In the event that the Bureau ever decides to make certain realities public knowledge, there are various show licenses that we could purchase and reboot rather than starting from scratch. One particular property seems promising, especially considering its content and tone are precisely what we're looking for. It's called Night Springs, and has been off the air for a few years now. God, bring back the X-Files. What else? Quantum Leap, maybe?
Lots of errors on this.
Right. Let's just do that, shall we? I'm feeling in the mood for some side quests. Am I far away, actually? Yes. Yes, I did that. Hurrah. Ooh. But there's that. Should go to that. There we go. Aha. And procedures. Per archival mandates 8.a, This document has been edited to meet current administrative standards. Certain terminology may be out of date. Containment procedure. Water placed on the item prevents it from exercising its, oh good lord, thaumaturgical force. Contained in proposed object gallery. Description altered effect. And the oscillator brand electric standing fan with protected grill. The item in question robs the immediate vicinity of all oxygen. The range seems to be variable. Good lord. Background. While on assignment in Korea, foreign investigator Redacted learned of odd fatalities in the area. Redacted visited the site of the most recent death. Superstitious locals blamed the electric fan. Redacted seized the fan and placed it in a small room with a Redacted. The Redacted suffocated. The investor booked 2 cabins on the SS Redacted. One for himself and one for the fan. Alright then. Honestly, it still frustrates me. Only 2 weapons. It should be a weapon wheel. Nope. Alright, I can't go. Oh, nothing in here. That's a bit disappointing. Well, that's annoying. That is not where I wanted to go. So it's a completely different location. You know what? Central Executive.
Good luck out there.
Thank you. Right. With that, I think we'll leave it. Thank you for joining me. Come again for more scrumping.